Welcome back, party members, to some more Jack in a Castle. Last time we got through both of Jack's good endings, I guess, both where we marry him and decide not to. And this one, we're gonna go ahead and, just kind of speed on through here and try and get some of Jack's other endings. Alrighty, so this part is one of the major branching paths for Jack's story for getting his neutral route. I figured we could get that first before the bad ending. So we go here. Normally we say, if you say so. This time we're actually going to tell him it was for the best. It was for the best. Now the king isn't sad anymore. Yes, but what good is it if I can't keep him asleep? I'm not so sure why it's so important he is asleep. Being a bit depressed isn't the end of the world or anything, but I won't question it for now. Jack seems to be in a shaky mood. Anyhow, that's where you come in. Huh? What? I'll show you how to use the Dreamcaster, and then you can help me keep His Majesty asleep. What is so hard to understand? I thought I was a maid. What are you, stupid? Of course not. That sleeping spell needs to be cast every day. Once you learn how to do it, I can focus on more kingly matters. Right. And this seems to be the same here. Let's see, yeah, we have a million questions, all that sort of fun stuff. We're getting our promotion. So for this playthrough, I'm pretty much keeping the the same choices I did last time outside of these other options here. Okay, so this is where we're asking what happens if the king wakes up. Jack says, I'd rather not say. And we just kind of say, I understand. I understand. Good, let's never bring this up again. Well, we're done here for today. No, wait. What? Isn't this... Jack inspects the king closer. Isn't this dimmer than usual? Okay, so we start noticing that the spell's a little bit dimmer. He talks about doing a sloppy job, and we move on from there. Alrighty, we're back with Jack, and he says, oh, the king will be fine with a little bit of sleep. That'll do the trick. He'll be okay. You know, the usual stuff he'll tell us to try and reassure us that the king isn't going to wake up and destroy the kingdom. Last time we actually gave him a little bit of pushback here and kind of opened him up to the idea of maybe offing the king. But now we're going to ask him, are you sure? Are you sure about that? That king is just tired of everything. He just needs some time to take it easy. I'm sure once he's properly rested, he'll feel better. Then he won't curse the place anymore. Do you really think that's all it takes? Look, Marion, I've known the king ever since we were kids. He's always been a bit moody, and every time he got into one of his bouts of sadness, he would sleep it off. This is the same thing. It's just more severe this time, so it takes longer. I see. Then we just need to hold on for now. That's right. I'm glad we're on the same page about this. Anyhow, now that the Dreamcaster has grown weaker, I really need to show you how to use it. That way we can take turns checking up on His Majesty. Jack taught me how to use the Dreamcaster, and then we get the duplicate key. Okay, cool. Yeah, what if he wakes up again? And now we're gonna speed along. All right, and then the final option to route us into Jack's neutral end. We hear the townsfolk talking, and instead of kind of agreeing with them, we're actually going to say, how dare they? These people have no idea what's going on, or how well Jack has managed everything. I mean, toy boxing isn't burning, is it? There's no war or famine. In fact, Jack is the only reason this place hasn't been warped into oblivion by their beloved king. I mail my letter and go back to the castle, fuming with anger. Peasants. Silly peasants. We're going to get rid of all of them. I see Jack in one of the windows. He must have been watching over me. I wave at him. He's surprised and waves back. Let's go. Okay, so this is where it seems to diverge a bit. He'll do the spells in the evenings, we do it in the morning. Sounds good. The key is for the king's lair and the king's lair only, so don't bother trying it on any other doors. That makes me want to try it on all the doors in the castle. Your time is yours to waste if you wish, but whenever I'm not around, I want you to go cast the spell. Like I said, the Dreamcaster is in the chest by the bed. I understand. Glad to hear it. I hope you understand the implications too. Huh? That king will wreak havoc if he awakens. He awakens unless you and I keep him asleep. Yes. Do you reckon you can leave now? Oh, you're stuck. It can't be helped. True, and it's only until the king recovers. He says that as if we both didn't know that's not going to happen. I'm fine with that. I thought I'd work here for a few months or so, but would you look at that full-time job? Lucky me. Lucky you. It comes with an exotic location, fully covered rent, and food to boot. Didn't you strike a great deal? What do you do all day anyway? Babysit. How dare you? The king is no baby. Which king do you think I'm talking about? Looking forward to driving each other insane, Marion. Me too, ha ha ha. Yes, yes, enough of that. Go test the key and cast the spell while you're at it. Right. The key works fine, the spellcaster works fine too. The king sleeps with a frown. I frown back at him. Some king this is, all he does is sleep or destroy things. The usual fun stuff. Am I supposed to want to help him? Alright, and then it sounds like we just kind of route into the neutral end regardless here. So let's go ahead and just kind of see what happens. You're such a man, Goliathos. Alrighty, so getting back here, we're back casting the spell one more time. And Jack is asking us, did you break my Dreamcaster? No, oh, I hope not. I don't think so. Jack tries to cast a spell too, but the glow remains as it is. Is that it? Is that all? The spell is weak. This Dreamcaster is weak. Maybe the king is just too strong. Oh. What are we going to do? Nothing we can do about it for now. We'll just have to keep casting the spell more often. How often? As often as it takes. What makes you think I know? You don't need to raise your voice. Who knows, you might just wake His Majesty up. Ha. Go be elsewhere, Marion. I need some time to think. Alright, see you later, Jack. Now we're going to murder the king. Oh, Marion, I was hoping you'd show up. Here I am. What do you need? And then the vines are creeping back into the kitchen, so the usual fun stuff. Alrighty, and we're back here where Jack makes the suggestion that he's gonna go find the witch and demand a new Dreamcaster. And yeah, Marion's fully on board with that. Ah, that is a good idea. Indeed it is. My Dreamcaster has been in constant use for months. Of course it has weakened. Where's the witch? I'm not sure. I'll have Goliathos search for her. Neither of us should leave the castle. The king might need the spell unexpectedly again. Right. That is to say, the problem is solved. You can rest easy now. That's a relief. Yes, wasn't the solution a simple one all along? It's amazing what you can overlook when you get too wrapped up in a mess. As long as the witch hasn't died. Don't say things like that. Ah ha ha ha. Marion's like, oh no, we killed the witch. We're the real murderer. I'll leave you to your business now. Goodbye. Finally, some good news. I haven't slept this well in a long while. Let's go. The guard seems to be double checking his belongings. Hello. Oh, hello. Going somewhere? Yes, I am, yes. I have some business to take care of. He won't tell me, but little does he know, I know all about it. Who will look after the castle while you're out? My subordinates will be fine for a few days, I think. Oh, but I do have a favor to ask of you. I mean favor. A favor to ask of you. What is it? Guard looks around nervously. You don't have to, but Jack doesn't want to feed the prisoners, but we shouldn't starve toys, at least not before their trial. Maybe you could give them some food while I'm away. That's actually kind of an interesting one. Last time we didn't even get the choice, so they probably starved if you had to leave to look for the witch. We will agree, why not? Sure, I can do that much. Thank you. I knew you'd understand. It's not a problem. Well, I have to get going now. Take care, Mitch. You too, guard. I bet Bunny will be absolutely delighted to see me. Not? I'm sure he has told Sylvester all about me too. This should be interesting. I wait until evening, grab some food, and head to the dungeons. Dun 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 dun. Yikes, look who's here. Is that any way to greet someone who's bringing you food? Frankly, I'd rather starve than eat what you offer. Yeah, shove it up your pie hole. Fine, but just so you know, the guard won't be coming for a while. I take a bite out of the food. Tasty. Are you sure you don't want any? I stand by what I said. Yeah, me too. I see. Well, it was nice talking to you. The pleasure is all yours. Don't bother coming back. That went about as well as expected. Well, whatever. We weren't really friends or anything. Got 'em. We finally got to see them trapped in their cage, right where they belong. A few days pass by. Me and Jack have our hands full keeping the king asleep. The Dreamcaster's really grown useless. We have to cast the spell 3 times a day. And during those 3, the spell has to be done multiple times. Oh geez. If Goliathos doesn't find the witch soon, there will be trouble. What if the witch disagrees? And we don't get another Dreamcaster? Then the witch has grown very stupid since I last saw her. I am the king, and she has to live here too. The other king going rampant won't make her life any easier. Right. What is she like anyway? I don't know her well enough to answer that. And here I thought we were friends. Someone is at the window, but this is a tower. Jack lets them in. A lady flies in on a broomstick. Oh no, the witch is cute. Dang it, how could they end the- it's a cat. That's a cool cat for sure. Oh no, and here we were gonna give her the crone voice. I heard you've been asking for me, Jack. That's King Jack, I'm your majesty. Oh yeah, very convincing. I honestly don't know what voice to give her now. I heard you've been looking for me, Jack. That's King Jack, I'm your majesty. Oh yeah, very convincing. I'm a very busy woman, what did you need? We tell her about the king and the ineffective dreamcaster. The king is still asleep? That's right, but he won't be for long because of your inadequate spell. Jack, I didn't give you the dreamcaster for that. I thought you said you only needed time to find a solution. Yes, the solution is to keep the king asleep. That's not a very good one. I didn't summon you here for your opinions. I need a stronger dreamcaster. Fine, but seriously, I can't just keep endlessly giving you stronger and stronger spells. It will be overpowered sooner or later. That is nothing to worry about. The king will recover by then. How? Because of reasons and because of time. We'll use the same excuse as before. Because of time. Well, the one that Jack gave us before. Because of time. That's exactly right. Time heals all wounds. Like crap it does. Listen to your king, you witch. Keep talking like that and I won't give you a dreamcaster at all. Now, we all have to exist on this earth together. I know you too would rather not have it ravaged by a lunatic king. Might be a little late for that. But fine, here's your spell. Just promise to find a better solution. Of course. Liar. She takes off as quickly as she came. Oh, there she goes. That could have been our new best favorite character in this entire game. There she goes. But where is Goliathos? I'm sure he's on his way back. We have more pressing matters at hand. Yes, right. The new Dreamcaster works like a charm. Which it is, but, Anyway, the glow around the king is stronger than ever. Oh yes, this will do fine. Looks like we're good to go for at least another 3 months. Exactly, then if needed, we will ask the witch for another one. Sounds good, I think. The castle is still as warped as ever, and while the vines are still looming around everywhere, they aren't growing nearly as fast anymore. In fact, it takes days and days for them to even start growing once cut. Oh, let's go. But I have to be honest. I was hoping the castle would go back to normal with no vines, but it's clear that isn't going to happen. I am also pretty sure this setup will only work for so long. Eventually the king will wake up, and if I'm lucky, I'll be an old man by then. Besides, if the king starts running the kingdom down, I'll just go to sleep myself. Who cares about anything anyway? Oh, Jack is happy and so am I. Oh, this is a ending. I guess everything is vines now? What? Well then. I guess our life is now just cutting down vines and existing. Let's go, we did it. Another ending is ours. But now, let's see if we can go ahead and get the bad Jack ending here. We're going to go ahead and begin it back from here, where we're gonna say that we're better off on our own, you know, routing into Jack's end like it was before. So we're pretty much going to do the exact opposite of what we did in the previous run, kind of like what we did for getting like the bad ending with Bunny, where we just abandon the castle and leave. So last time we said we got information, this time, sorry, it's important. Of course you're sorry. You're one of those toys who are always sorry about everything. Yeah, sorry. If you're so sorry, you shouldn't have bothered me in the first place. But since I did, don't you want to hear why? Not really. Even if it's about your castle. Huh, today 2 toys snuck in here. Liar, I've heard nothing about this, and this is pretty much the same from here on out. Alright, Jack asked us about the pesky vines. Yeah, we're gonna tell him that we're gonna cut them. Let's cut them, so no more unwanted visitors can sneak in. What fun would that be? Let those rats climb right in. I'll have Goliathos greet them with his squad. And then we ask if they'll live. Great, everything's working out. Okay, so it looks like what we tell Goliathos here doesn't really matter. Just to see what's going on, we'll ask, we'll be mean to Goliathos. Why are you telling us? Why are you telling us? Why, I just wanted to let you know. He looks disheartened. Well, you did good. Thank you. The guard cheers right up. The castle is safe again, thanks to you. Ha ha ha, oh ha ha ha, it's nothing. Have a good day. Yep, he just wanted some praise, but only said one intruder is in singular. Instead of making it seem like we are smart and a self-managing individual, we'll say that's okay. That's okay. Don't be so condescending. It was my mistake, and I apologize. I accept your apology. Why, thank you. You're welcome. I am, how kind of you. No problem. I sure am glad to hear that. What other hollow pleasantries may we exchange during this fine evening? Ah, poor Marion, don't be sad. Anyhow, that's not even why I'm here. I see, for a moment there I wondered. Come again? I thought how surprisingly caring it was of you to make sure I know my way around. But now I see that wasn't it. Ah, but I am caring, Marion. And then, yeah, he's going to ask us all that stuff. Instead of telling him that he's handsome, and Jack ordering us to be like, I'm the most handsome. Otherwise, I will fight you to death. You know, exactly what he said. We're going to say that he is a music box. He's a music box. Thank you. That was everything I needed. All right, good night, Jack. Okay, so he just cuts out that entire part. All right. Oh, that's fine. Seeing as we're going to kind of rout against Jack here in this ending, I'm going to actually describe Lies. She was a woman with a lot of jewelry. Her eyes were different colors too. Also, she wore a potato sack for a dress. Hold up, she wore jewels and a potato sack? Yes. Huh, fashion changes so fast. I hope you find her. Yes, thank you, you've been a great help. That should make it easier for Sylph to walk around, and keep me up to date with any new information. There's nothing more for me here. Crap, it's Jack. I'm not ready for this. Hello. What were you doing in town? Okay, and then he asks about the guards, helping the guards, all that sort of stuff. Instead of being helpful, it's because we were stupid. Because I'm stupid. Ah, spare me from your pity party. Oh, I suppose I'll leave it at that then. Aren't I benevolent? Yes, Jack, the very image of a saint. I need you to come with me to the dungeons. Alright, last time we said we did it for him. This time we're gonna be like, he's lying. That rabbit, Bunny. I did talk to him, we did meet, but I never said anything about finding the king. That was his goal. Say, Marion, you're not from around here, wasn't that right? Yes, I'm from the countryside. Do they know the king is missing? I had no idea. Bunny, I did send that information there. But Jack, it's nothing like here at the capital. The toys there don't know anything about anything. Huh. I mean, there's been some rumors, but I see. You didn't happen to hear those rumors and decide to start working here just to see for yourself? Alright, I did come here to see if the king is really missing. Alright, and then from here on out, it seems pretty much the same. Last time we were pretty defiant with Jack. We kind of told him that we're going to keep looking, but now we're going to be a bit more obedient and tell him we have a job. I did come here for the king, but now I have a sort of steady job. So, I don't know. Seems you weren't all that curious then. Well, I just think it might be over my head. That it is. Well, since you've shared all that with me, let me give you something to mull over. The king isn't missing. Huh? Then where is he? Is he alive? I'll leave that up to your imagination. Oh, come on. We're late for dinner. You're coming with me. Alright, and then he takes us on a pseudo date. Alright, then he tells us not to tell anyone about the king, you know, the usual stuff. But why? I don't understand. You said his majesty... Magnificent ability you have to obey orders. What did I just tell you? I mean, you said that one toy isn't dead. Ah. But it seems to me everyone else thinks he is. I, for one, would love to know if he's alive. And I think everyone else should know too. You think so, huh? Well, do what you will then. Huh. I'll keep quiet since that's what you told me to do. We'll see. This is some test, isn't it? Oh, it is. Alright, and then we walk past the other guards and we have our little date together. And in good old fashion, we're gonna say that we are the one. Me, maybe. Aren't you full of yourself? Ha ha ha, it's just, I thought maybe you were being nice. Why would I need to be nice to a servant? Yeah, I already feel like an idiot, so please let's talk about something else. Come to think of it, everyone was eating at the dining hall except, why isn't His Majesty having dinner? Come again? He's dead after all, isn't he? Oh, please, stop joking. The king doesn't eat with disgusting riffraff like us. And then the usual stuff happens. Perfect. All right, so jumping ahead to where Jack says we're not getting paid. He's now just like, now think about what a horrible inconvenience you've been to everyone. Will do. Great, good night. Oh, the sun hasn't even set yet. But since I've been ordered to stay in this room, I will. Jack seems to be in a good mood. I don't want to ruin that. Alright, last time we said contact with the king, he killed the king. That must be it. He claims His Majesty is alive, but that has got to be a lie. Why else would the king be completely out of the picture for months? Jack wanted to be the king himself. That's got to be it. Guessing about it won't do any good. I'll just have to find the truth out by myself. Jack knows the answers, that I'm sure of. Unless he is just messing with me. Which seems pretty likely now that I think about it. Huh? Good morning, Marion. Huh? It's morning. Oh, perfect. The usual fun stuff that Sylvester says to us. We could be an asshole to Sylvester here. I mean, why not? I don't think this will impact anything with Jack. Some friend you are. Well, I couldn't possibly help him if we were both captured. Yeah, keep talking. Oh, so what now? I will look for a way to help Bunny escape, and I hope you will keep looking for the king. Of course. My house is near the concert hall. I will keep an eye out for you. Please come visit me whenever you find something worth mentioning. All right. Okay, and then he asks us how the search has been going, and instead of saying nothing, we're actually going to be like, well, there is one thing. Jack told me the king is alive and not missing. Oh, well, if his majesty is alive, I am most delighted, but I don't know what to make of that second claim. Me neither. You are doing well. Thanks. I will come by again. Goodbye. Oh, goodbye, Sylv. The sun rises and I get to work. Who needs sleep anyway? We don't. Alright, so then we try and cut the vines. Oh, we're actually getting a thing where Goliathos calls us out on our lie. No one has ever seen the woman you described. It's like she doesn't even exist. Are you saying it was a ghost? A ghost? How else could she just vanish? I don't know. Maybe she lives elsewhere. She doesn't live. She's a ghost. I don't think it's a ghost. Why not? I'm just going to, go now. Bye. Poor Goliathos. Alright, last time we said, do you like being king? This time we're gonna say, should I stop talking to you? Should I stop talking to you? What kind of idiot assumption is that? Well, you just said. Don't be so literal. I'll think of your complaint, so run along already. Right, thank you. I think me and Jack are getting along. He's still Jack, of course, but he's not as hard to deal with as before. Though maybe that's just me getting used to his antics. Okay, so that's pretty much the same there. How's the surge? It's been slow. It's been pretty slow. I see. Well, slow and steady might be for the best. Right. If something happens, let me know. Sure. I shouldn't stay too long. Take care, Marion. I wonder if he really found a weak spot. And even if he did, that isn't information I need to be aware of right now. He could have just told me later. No need to risk coming over here. Isn't he just keeping tabs on me? Coming in unannounced like that? Sylvester isn't giving me any useful information at all. Not to mention if he gets caught visiting me, Jack will hear about it. And then all the time I've spent here cutting those vines has been for nothing. But I can't just tell him to piss off either. He could turn against me. I should get some rest. Aren't we thrilled we gotta keep him company? How is that a promotion? How is that a promotion? How is it not? I hope you're not saying you prefer dirty dishes over me. Your words, not mine. Indeed, they're mine, and so are you. So is this castle and everything in it. Little do I care about your opinion anyway. A promotion is a promotion. You're accepting it or you're fired. Alright, with choices like that, I'll take the promotion. Now I have some important business to take care of. Consider yourself lucky you get to come along. Oh, perfect. And then we're going to the door, the usual fun stuff. Alright, and then we've seen both of these. We're just gonna say, if you say so, we'll say probably so. It has to be. Jack loves being the king. I bet there's nothing wrong with the real king at all. Why else did he feel the need to convince me so bad? For now, I'll just play along with whatever Jack is up to. Oh boy, we're gonna play along. Oh, hello. Hi. You seem, not happy. That's because we aren't. Oh, Goliathos found the intruder. The intruder, she lives at a farm outside the capital. I figured just give him a stutter there and then that makes more sense. What? No, she doesn't. I made her up. Yes, she matches perfectly. And she's angry at King Jack, too. According to other toys, she was caught saying she wants Jack dead. Oh, man. Indeed, pretty sure I got it right. All I need now is, permission to break into her house. Is that really necessary at this point? She's not doing anything anymore. This is a matter of the king's security. I can't believe you would even suggest brushing it aside. Yeah, you're right. You won't kill her or anything like that, right? Of course not. She will go through a trial. I see. I should get going. Oh no. Oh no, we framed someone else, but I'm not mad. I'm ready for it. I hope we get to see her. Oh wait, is it gonna be the witch? Oh, that could be. Well, I hope it won't be too much a pain for her. Anyway, I don't think wandering around is helping me clear my thoughts at all. I call it a day and go to sleep. Alright, yeah, so we get our full-time employment, all that sort of fun stuff. Alrighty, and then for this one, it's the same choice as before, so you don't know. Jack threatens to put us to sleep. We say, of course not. He says, have a little faith in me, Marion. You have faith in me, too. I'd love to, but I can't. I don't know all that much about you. Who could you really be? Ha. Enough of this place. Let's get out of here. No, wait. What? Isn't this? And then we see that the glow is dimmer, all that fun stuff. All right, and then we speed up with Goliathos. We're asking him how it went with the intruder. He's like, you see, it was a disaster. Oh no. Me and my men, we visited her house. Visited as in kicked the door in, right? Right, well, she wasn't, prepared for that and, What? She, had a heart attack. Oh no. I couldn't do anything. We got her some help, but well, it didn't work out. Man. Yes. That's my fault, isn't it? She got scared to death because she accidentally matched my made-up description. It's sad, but she had it coming for trespassing in the castle. She didn't. Anyway, I have to write my report. I have to get all the details right because there'll be an investigation against me. I'm really nervous. What if I forget something? You'll be fine. Yes, I hope so. The guard leaves. Goodbye. Man, now I feel awful. I should get to work. But I'm not going to waste another minute cutting these vines. Alright, last time we went, we said we have to tell Jack we're just gonna go check on the king. Most of the vines grew around the king. I hope his majesty is okay. As expected, the vines are growing wild here. But the door is locked, I can't get in. I should get the guard. No, I can't tell him anything. Why did I come here? And get out of the way. Jack. Jack disappears into the king's lair. I hesitate and miss my chance to follow him. Soon the vines stop growing, everything goes quiet. Jack opens the door. What are you standing there for? What happened? Come in. Okay, and then the usual stuff with the king happens. He's been thrashing around, all that sort of fun stuff. Yeah, he says not to worry. We're gonna say it doesn't seem that way, just like before. This time we're gonna tell him that it's going badly. I write back that I really need some bug repellent. And that Master should come look at the carrots himself. Their defects are really worth seeing. I can't tell Master what I've learned so far in a letter. I hope he finds a way to come visit. Oh shit, we might actually see him in person. It's nice being outside. I've been stuck in the castle for what feels like forever. Okay, and then we see the upset townsfolk. They're being, grumpy. This one really doesn't matter. We'll just agree with them here. Or agree with Jack's side, I guess. All right, so yeah. So instead of siding with Jack when we ask if we want to help the king, we're gonna say, I'll help, of course. What am I getting so angry for? Of course I'm supposed to help. This is the true king of the land. The reason I came here in the first place was to find him. That is true. I can't stay here, I'm getting too upset. And then, okay, then we find Goliathos chopping down the vines. The last few times we've praised Goliathos, we're gonna ask him if it's frustrating. It can be, but it has to be done. And I don't mind. I see. You're right. I feel stupid for complaining so much. Want some help? That would be great. We'd take out some vines together. Let's go. A letter has been placed on the table. It's from Master. I'm sorry to hear the carrots are bad. I can't come help you because seeing me is bad luck for the harvest. Oh, what the crap, Master. But remember, there will always be more carrot competitions. If things get really bad, come back home. That's all he has written. Dang it, I wanted him to come out here. I do think about going home, of course, but I doubt Jack can handle keeping the king asleep by himself. I wish the king would just die. That would solve all these problems. And then we get grumpy about the king being alive, you know, the usual fun stuff. Yeah, we say this isn't working. This isn't working. I can see that myself. Okay then, I'll be going. What? You're leaving now? I'm not going to stay here and argue with you. You're obviously in a bad mood. I think you might want to collect your thoughts a bit. Oh yes, Marion. Ruminating is the best use of my time, clearly. What do you want from me? Not this. Don't talk to me that way. Did you forget who I am? No, I didn't. But when you act like a child, I'll treat you like one. How am I acting childish? Don't lash out at me. I did nothing to you. Yes, you did. Probably. I don't know. Anyhow. Alright, yeah, so we argued with Jack, and now we're back here during the nighttime. Jack, I don't. Marion? Oh, Sylvester's here. Sylvester climbs in from the window. Oh, hello. Sorry, I thought you were someone else. It's been a while since I've heard anything from you or Bunny. Oh, yeah, I've been a bit, I see. Any news about the king? Sylvester has no idea. I could explain it all to him. Marion? But I don't want to. Who is this person anyway? No, nothing. That's fortunate. Keep at it. I'm sure you'll find something out soon. Don't hold your breath, huh? I should leave. Sorry to disturb you. Off he goes. He'll probably never come back. Good. Don't stick your nose into our business, outsider. Marion, Barry just being a little shitlord this playthrough as well. I keep expecting to run into Jack, but I don't. So, we're gonna go ahead and visit the cook. Screw Jack. Forget Jack. If he wants to stay away, then good. As expected, all the vines I slaved away to cut are back. Hi there. Hi. What's wrong? Let's see. We'll say Jack's the problem. It's Jack. I think I made him mad. Yikes, getting on the bad side of our king. Huh? Oh, that's right, the other toys respect Jack. Oh yeah, this is pretty much the same as before, where she's like, oh yeah, he can't execute you, he can't fire you. That was actually kind of in the good ending or whatever. Or better ending. Still no sight of Jack, because he's still avoiding me. Would he do something petty like that? Yes. He so would, just to make me run around and worry like this. Well, joke's on you. You want to avoid me that bad? I'll quit. Good luck keeping the king asleep all by yourself. I don't know. I should just see what happens tomorrow before I make any assumptions. On my way back to my room, I see one of the servant rooms has a light on. Okay, and then this is where we find Jack, and it's like, there he is. Oh, he's flying around. Oh, we skipped straight to the ending. All right, so Jack finally decides, yeah, it's time to put the king out of his misery. And we're gonna do it tomorrow. Got a kingdom to run, idea to do, his kingdom, bring down the peasants, all that sort of fun stuff. All right, so we meet Jack in his tower. We talk about his sword. We get one of Goliathos' daggers. All right, well, I'll start playing it from here, since it should be, hopefully, different here soon after. The king rests peacefully. Jack looks ready to back out. This needs to be done. I know. Do you want me to do it? No, I'll do it. He doesn't. I wait. Jack has the dagger, but it's not pointed at the king. I don't know why exactly, but I know he won't do it. Something about his posture, maybe the look on his face. I can't do it. There it is. Jack? I can't do it, Marion. He is my king. He's not gonna do it. I'm gonna have to do it for him. I yank the dagger out of Jack's hands and stab the king in the chest. To my utter horror, the blade doesn't sink in as I thought it would. The king starts thrashing and howling in his sleep. I must have gotten blocked by the rib cage. I panic and start stabbing the king repeatedly. The king stops moving, and the glow around his majesty fades away. Wonderful, Marion. Just, great. Oh, we got all the blue king blood all over us. That was the worst. Oh, that was the worst way His Majesty's life could have ended in this situation. Yeah, it was. Quiet. What's done is done. We need to figure out how to bury His Majesty. But it was supposed to be missing. Will you shut up? Are you suggesting we leave His Majesty to rot until someone follows the stench and finds him? No. Jack lays the king's head back on the pillow and tucks him in, as if the king is going back to sleep. I want to be alone with the king. Go get my box, it is in my room. Yeah. And clean yourself up before someone sees you. I maneuver Jack's box down from the tower and then back up to the king's chamber. We place the king in the box, Jack locks it up. Then we carry the box into the hallway together. Okay, and then he's gonna go claim his throne, kind of similar to last time. Carries the dead wooden box, lights the king on fire. The crowd accepts it, there are no cheers, it's a day of mourning. Oh, this is different. I take some time off and go back home to my master. Master and the others are dying to know what I found out about the king. I'm torn, should I tell them or not? I pretend I don't know anything, then return to the castle for some more investigation. Honestly, I'm just happy to go back so I don't have to deal with this dilemma. Jack expresses his gratitude, but he never approaches me just to spend time. I tell myself it's because he's busy ruling Toy Boxian, but deep down I know he hates me for what I did to the king. Oh no, no bad ending. Let's go. We're covered in blood just like we're meant to be. We're actually evil, Marion. And with that, we've finished out the rest of Jack's storyline, which means all we have left is Sylvester's storyline, which hopefully we can get done in the next couple of episodes. I'm not sure how varied his route is when compared to Jack's. So yeah, we'll go ahead and find that out together in the next few episodes. Thank you so much for coming out today, party members. My name is Haven, and I hope to see you in the next ones. Bye-bye.